Oliver these days.
Okay.
I like John Oliver.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good show. What I've learned recently. I watched the NCAA one. Remember we were speaking about college basketball and how they don't get paid. So I watched that. That was very interesting.
Right.
I thought that was cool.
What'd you learn?
Well, I learned it's criminal what they were doing to those kids.
Right.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's super bad. But it's almost bad specifically because in contrast to the kids, how much the coaches get paid, and on top of which, how disrespectful the coaches are to their players.
Everybody gets paid except the kids.
Yeah.
The school gets paid, like when any game is televised. Like literally every single person other than the people that are on the court or field or whatever. Yeah, everybody gets paid.
And to say that, oh well, they're getting a free education or whatever, the amount of work that they put into the sport doesn't allow them to spend that much time for their education. Yeah. So they're doing throwaway courses that really won't be of use, let's say, if after their college career is done and they want to, like, all right, well, I can't play basketball, so I got to do something else. It's not like they've been set up being like, yeah, I'm also an engineer. Right. You know, it's not in their, it's not good. So if you're going to require your student to spend that much money in basketball, then I think like there's multiple things that needs to change 100%. I mean, like they need to get paid, one, and number two, like, okay, in the small amount of time that they are available, that they have the time available to them to learn something.
Yeah.
They need to be learning.
They can do that.
Yeah, no, but they need to learn something that will be useful.
Well, that's their call.
Not Swahili.
Yeah, but that's not the school's job. Is to make them take engineering.
This is true, but the thing is that if the school is making millions and millions of dollars, right, on the basketball program, it would be good that they provide courses.
They do.
No, I understand that, but like almost. Yeah, you know what? I don't know their course load. You're correct. What I mean to say is that
they're all in a course like you were, right? So like it's on the student as to what they want to learn, but you got to pay them because it is millions of dollars coming in from ad revenue, from seeding, from
video game
revenue of selling clothes, likenesses on video games. Everybody's making, and it's not little money. Everybody's making oodles of money. Yeah. So like, just pay the people is the right thing to do.
What I was envisioning with regards to the education thing was simply, you know how, I don't know, over here they have academic and applied, or back in the day it was college/university and university.
But once again, it'll be up to the student if they want to go to like the lowest level or the highest level.
No, I understand that. But what I mean to say is that what I'm saying is that it'd be cool if, I don't know if that's the case, but or if this is already available and they're not taking advantage of it. But what I'm saying is that specific courses that is kind of like designed around, all right, this is courses that we provide to our athletes who have already a huge time commitment elsewhere. And so like we're trying to these are things that are going to be useful for them, but it's tailored towards like the less amount of time for them to be able to study and things like this. You know what I'm trying to say? Like specifically so that there's something useful that comes out of it. I don't know. I was just saying because like they delineate college/college, university and university at some point when I was here in Peel. And I don't know. I always went university, but like I don't. How was it useful for people who are like, I want to go to the trade school, and as a result, I'll just do this, and this will help me get there, as opposed to get them into a university thing, because maybe that's not what they're looking for. Maybe what they need is what I'm trying to say is that maybe an athlete that is on track to become a professional athlete requires specific types of courses that'll help them in an academic sense, but also be useful specifically to like professional things. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea to give people what you feel like they're going to need. It's a lot of personal responsibility in that area as well.
I totally feel it. But the thing is that if they're going to go ahead and say, hey, look, this is what we think is best for you. This is why we don't pay you millions of dollars. This is why we think is best for you.
All arguments are false arguments.
Yeah.
All arguments.
Yeah.
They're bringing in all this money. They are the product. You're selling their jerseys, their likenesses. You're using it to recruit to your other programs. Yeah. Your other just regular educational programs. Yeah. Just pay them.
Just pay them.
The education part, people can graduate from, let's say, Duke, like a guy like Shane Battier, and he has a GPA of 3.7 in political science.
Yeah.
And you can also just, take ballet.
Yeah.
That's your call.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And I don't know if the school should be like, no, I'm going to put you in this because this is best for you.
I don't know about forcing, but like having something that's useful specifically for...
There's probably schools that are giving students like bird brain courses just so the kids can focus on their athletics.
Which is shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's probably, but I don't know how common that is.
Yeah.
It's not at a major university. Students are part of the normal population.
Right.
You don't generally have a different class they go to.
Right. The reason why I say this is that I went to engineering, and our electives were pre-selected electives. There was
for engineering.
For engineers.
Right.
Yeah. But like it was like poli-sci, or you could do like history and things like that. But it was specific to that. And so because the profs taught you as knowing that you were getting a bunch of engineers doing something that's completely out of their wheelhouse. So like even for essays and things like that, we were graded not as severely because of the fact that engineers generally don't write essays as much as they write like reports and things like this. I just think like that extra little tweak helped engineers be successful and still learn something that's useful.
But the thing about and I don't know everything about student athletics. I didn't have any scholarships for university sports, but they're just like you. They're not majoring in basketball. They're majoring in engineering, literature, like English, like just like anybody else. Like athletics departments don't get their own like separate electives that are like jogging, like their course load is what a normal student's course load would be.
Yeah, I've never done anything athletic during university, so
yeah, so like,
but it almost feels like it's a whole different world. Like
it's just
over
like
there,
yours. Except like a lot more of their time gets taken up like soon as classes are done.
Yeah.
You're a professional level athlete. You're getting, the sad thing is that only, I think it's 3% of those sports people go pro.
Yeah.
3%.
Yeah, it's tough.
So like you got to prepare for yourself. Like, yeah, I'm just here for an education.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part to do when like you're either here for an education or become a professional athlete. So if you're smart, you try to stay in class and do all the right things because it's not guaranteed, man. Tons of players, like we see all these guys, one injury away.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing?
Yeah, it's true. What do? You get a bad knee injury and then...
Pay the people when they're in school. They're doing a service for you. It'd be the same as if, they were a TA or something like that. You'd pay them. You don't like, well, you're an amateur teacher. We want to make sure you're coming up the ranks right, not get too greedy with this money going to your head.
Right.
It's bullshit,
Yeah, it's
right?
bullshit.
So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a financial thing. People aren't going to... You're going to have to make people pay people.
Okay, this is not, I mean, it's a little bit of a tangent, but do coaches yell at kids the way how they did in those snippets that I saw in like
I haven't seen the specific one, but yeah, coaches yell at kids.
It's like they were it was not just
get
yelling.
Your shit together.
Yeah,
what
no,
are
it
you
was
doing
like
over
they were calling him like
idiots.
No, there was some derogatory. There was some derogatory things like faggot, this, that, and the other. There's a bunch of like
that happens,
horrible.
But not too much.
No?
They aren't calling you. They're being hard on you, but they're not calling you like things you can't say to people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
They're not.
I don't know how you like. Do you flourish in that type of situation? Like, I don't know if that would be like that's the best way to motivate me.
Yeah, but like when somebody's in the military, they aren't yelling at you to get the best out of you, right? They're breaking you down. They're making you work in a system.
Right, right.
You're a part of a system where we all work together or we all fail together because you weren't doing what you're doing. You need the pressure on you. And at times, that might be the best way to do it for certain things.
Right.
And other times, it's like fighters. Sometimes you sit them down like, hey, we're okay. So we're going to have to get this on the second.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah, time and a place.
Jeez.
But, yeah, like...
do not like team sports. Go ahead.
If you don't like your kid getting yelled at, then, yeah, be careful who their coach is. Coaches are coaches. Some of them are soft and some of them are super hard. I had 3 different tennis coaches, and, yeah, I had a coach that was really hard on everybody.
Yeah.
You lost, you ran lines, like in the heat, and you got ostracized. Like, he would make fun of you, right?
Interesting.
Yeah.
He did well, though. Was it one of those situations where, like, he hated you, but then when he gave you a little bit of, like, you did good, you're just like,
nah, this is just a guy who teaches math, and then he gets to do this at the end of the day, and it's probably not exactly what he wants to do.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I don't even think about it too much. It's just like, yeah, it's a loud guy. He's not going to hit me.
Right.
And like, even if he did, then it's like, all right, it's a loud guy that hits you. Do you still want to play tennis? Yes or no?
Jeez, bro.
What? I don't even understand. Some of the things is just like, you're going to put people into full contact sports where everybody has CTE.
Yeah.
And then like, as long as nobody yells at my kid.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
it's fair. Okay if he's in a car crash though. Every play.
Every play. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Right.
Like, they shouldn't even have some of these sports for young people, man. There shouldn't be people playing full contact ice hockey.
No.
In their teens.
Yeah. It's like, running was too slow.
Yeah. We're going to run at somebody.
No, we're going to
while on ice.
We're going to
Will I fall? Definitely. Do I have blades on my feet? Yeah. But you have a stick. So like,
so you defend yourself.
Use that somehow, you know?
Man.
So
yeah, no, some of this sports, it is what it is. I'm not saying that I don't want a coach yelling at me. I was just when I was watching it, it was just so abrasive.
I wouldn't mind your take on it. Yeah. I feel like all this stuff, full contact sports, football stuff like this, you've agreed to do it.
Yeah.
You're either going to try to change the system so you get paid and stuff, but this stuff is what it is. It's violent, man. People are going to lose. They're going to get concussions.
Yeah.
You're not going to change the sport. But I do feel like people have the right to go bang their head on something if that's what they want to do.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. It seems anti-intellectual, but I'm a bigger proponent of like freedom of choice.
Yeah.
Than making sure everybody is perfect all the time.
How do you feel about freedom of choice with socialized healthcare?
In what sense? That you should have the ability to pay more and get better healthcare?
No, what I mean to say is that, healthcare is free over here. But relatively, you also want, relatively.
Tax and whatnot.
Yeah. But see, for example, I should be able to smoke because that's my choice. But then if you get lung cancer, and then you put on the thing, and then you go through the treatment, and then you get chemo and things like that. That's all on the money of
everybody, community,
the community, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, that kind of hits me as weird.
It's a balance, right? At what point can I say like, hey, you shouldn't have a sports car because you're more likely to get hurt in this sports car, and then I'm gonna have to pay for your healthcare.
Yeah.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
It's that at some point you're just gonna start infringing on people's rights to do things.
Yeah.
Hey man, I don't want you bungee jumping, and you're like, but I don't even know you. You don't even care about me.
Yeah, but like we all got together. We all got together.
And we decided that it's not cost effective for you to possibly enjoy yourself and hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
So the smoking thing is the best example because there's like almost no really redeeming qualities other than
there's no like positives to it apart from like some focus,
right?
Some increased creativity through the nicotine.
Very high chance of getting cancer. Yeah. But then at what point is like, oh, no burgers. You can't have a burger. You really want a burger? You love burgers? You can't have a burger, dude. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, smoking would be the thing I would take out.
Yeah.
But then again, like now we have weed and stuff. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I just feel like you should educate people on what everything does honestly.
Yeah.
Don't tell people football. There were people in my coaches that were like, football doesn't like that's I played football, so do I seem stupid? Like, you're so stupid. People make crazy arguments. Like, I smoked, and my grandfather smoked since he was 11. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
you know when he died? 98 years old.
Yeah.
You're going to tell me that he killed him?
Just eating raw liver and smoking cigarettes. But, yeah, it gets to be a slippery slope.
Yeah. No, I agree. I get it. I mean, I feel like some things are just really bad. You know, like crocodile?
Yeah, man, that was messed up.
Right? That shit should be illegal.
That should be illegal.
I know it's your body. You can choose what you want to do, but when I can start seeing your bones.
But what if, like, look at it from the, like, steroids, right? Millions of people using it.
Yes.
And they would say it's benefiting them.
Yes.
Physicians, you know, are taking care of the situation in terms of monitoring, whatnot. But, like, many places, completely illegal. You know, if you have it without a prescription, it's like having a Schedule II drug.
Right.
Cannabis you can have here, no problem. You have the same amount of cannabis in New York, you're getting arrested. You know, so it's a weird thing in terms of what we allow the people around us to do.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a lot of control involved, and
each culture has its different norms, different. This is what we do.
I also feel like people like controlling what other people like. I feel like this is best for me, so I feel like this is the best.
This should be best for you. Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes for everything. Like
that's what it is, right? Because think that people. I don't know. I understand people who think that way, where they're like, well, this benefited me, so I want you to do this because I know this is going to benefit you. Yeah. And then the person just doesn't want to do it. Be like, why are you? Like, it's 100% it works.
Yeah.
But so, yeah, people gotta live their life, man. You just gotta have to just let it go.
What benefited you?
I don't think that way anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever. But like,
you gotta watch this anime, bro. You sick? Watch this anime. You're gonna feel better in 4 years.
I mean, I'll stand by it. There's certain animes out there that's
I'm
pretty
sure.
like it's
I'm
dope,
sure.
right?
Something funny happened? We good?
No, we're good.
WinZip is trying to sell us something?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Dude, WinZip.
WinZip.
What else you got? You got Winamp on here? What do you got on this laptop, man? What are you doing? You got some... It really kicks the llama's ass. That was their...
so good.
Winamp, if you don't know, that was a just a music player that ran everything.
Yeah, it was beautiful. It looked nice. I liked it.
The
I liked
equalizers.
It. I really when you downloaded it, the first track it came with the thing. Winamp. It really kicks the llama's ass.
I didn't even know what a llama was until Winamp. I'm like, that's a llama?
Quick, get me a dictionary.
Yeah, do I want to kick its ass?
Yeah, man, that was crazy. Yeah, you're right. The equalizer was good, and then you could download like new equalizers.
Like, we're in space. What? Do you know computers can do this?
Put on Darude Sandstorm.
Yeah. You're like, let's see this. Whoa.
Shit. I think you can still download Winamp.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, Real Player was really big in Texas. I don't know what happened up here. But...
Yeah, Real Player was big. Real Player was big here, or in my life when, like, they started to, like, you know, Muslim organizations figured out that that's how you could disseminate, like, lectures, like video versions of the lectures.
That sounds really dangerous. Disseminate lectures. Like, whoa, easy, dude. Just watch your language here. You mean share? Like, infiltrate. No, calm down, buddy. Just relax.
Voluntarily sharing.
Yeah.
There's no.
You already said Muslim organization and inseminate. So, like, calm down.
So yeah, there was a lot of Real Player back then.
Yeah. Then VLC came and it's just been VLC.
Yeah, but Real Player wasn't a web embedded thing.
Oh,
right?
was it? Yeah, you're right.
It was a web embedded thing. And then after that was DivX.
Okay.
DivX was
I remember
cool.
this vaguely.
Yeah, DivX was cool because DivX had, I don't know, whatever, but they had like a bunch of codecs. Remember this? All right, this is the first time when you start feeling like a freaking hacker.
Hey, first off, just so you know, not everybody probably had the same experience as you.
I know
about this,
but we're gonna go.
You're about to go like full hacker on this,
right? So this was back in the day. You get like Kazaa, you had LimeWire, you had those things. So you go and you roll the dice. You see that it was like, oh, Swordfish, or Gone in 60 Seconds.
Right. That was a big one, probably.
Sweet. All right, cool. So we need to download it. All right. So there's multiple problems with you downloading this. You're gonna download it, but it's encoded and it's encrypted it's encoded in like this video encoder, whatever this is. So you download it. It's not big enough. It's too big for you to drop it in like the 700 CD. So you'd have to get 2 CDs. Right. You get movie A, and then you get movie like the part A and part B. Then after you got that, your friend gave it to you. You're like, all right, now you can watch it. So you're all right, cool. You go home, you put it in, and it's not working. You put it in a player, you put it in a movie player, it does not work.
Right.
Then you got to go online and then download the latest codecs that decode the video. So you go and download that. Then you go and download DivX, which works with the encoder, and you put that all together, you drag and drop it, then you watch a movie. It was so much there was so much work involved to watch an online ripped, like, pirated movie.
Crazy.
You went through so much trouble.
Dang.
And I remember the first time you put in that thing and it was like the intro for Swordfish, and you're like, this is gonna be crazy. They're so excited, and the screen was like this big.
Yeah.
If you made it bigger, it was like
right.
It was horrible. Anyway, that was that. That was that. I was just excited. I was just excited about remembering
I like any story that ends with like that was that. That was that.
I don't know. I just got like I totally forgot that was a memory in my head.
Oh man.
Yeah.
It came back.
That was fun. I remember that. Grade 6, grade 7, grade 8.
Jeez.
That was during the time. Because people would come in and would record a movie in the theater.
Everything that like we have now is like a ripple from that. You know, it's like Netflix is because of all of that.
Yeah.
People we got used to just I need to
able to
stream this,
download it.
download this. Yeah, I don't want to. Even if it's gonna come on TV, I'd rather download it and wait 8 hours.
Yeah.
Than wait until like next week or whatever.
Fair. Yeah.
Right. So
remember NinjaVideo?
NinjaVideo was great. Ninja was amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They had so many documentaries. At that point, I was just watching it because it was on NinjaVideo.
Yeah, they would, and it was one of the first places I had that would very cleanly store like seasons and series of things, so you can just come and watch everything in order.
Yeah,
there's no dead links. Like they were very good.
Man,
Some of those things I wish were around. I wish like NinjaVideo got bought out by whatever, Netflix or something like that.
Yeah.
Because like, yeah, just it was sad when some of those things went away. Like a pillar of your entertainment went away. Like, what's the next thing? Is there something in South Korea? Who's Kim.com?
Oh, yeah. He's not from South Korea, though.
No, he's a white guy. I think he's like Swedish or Norwegian of some sort.
Yeah.
He created one of those video sharing things as well.
Mega
Video?
Mega something.
Mega something or other.
Mega Upload? Mega Upload.
Yeah, Mega Upload. Yeah. He was in prison for a little while.
Yeah.
Then he moved his servers offshore onto a boat.
Yeah.
Damn, that guy's committed to pirating.
100%.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like that.
He's great. I love that guy. He was, the first time I heard about him was through like this weird roundabout way.
Well, he changed his name to Kim.com. That's the first time I heard him. Like, this guy's last name is .com.
Yeah, his name was actually Kimball something or other.
Yeah, Slice.
Have you heard of Gumball 3000?
Maybe not.
Okay, so Gumball
is it a race?
Yeah, it's a rally.
I know Gumball. I've seen YouTube videos.
Yeah, it's a rally. So essentially, it's uber rich people who have very, very nice cars.
Assholes driving recklessly across your country.
Yeah.
And just littering.
And then there would be various like stops every day. There's a different stop.
Yeah.
You get a different.
I'm so sorry. I just realized this is exactly something you'd be excited about, and exactly the type of thing I would like make fun of to no end. But we'll let you take over.
No, it's fine. It's fine. There are definitely some assholes.
They're just assholes, dude.
Not all of them, man.
A lot of them.
Some of them actually work to win the race.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of money involved.
All right. How much money is involved? Probably a lot. Though.
Millions.
Yeah, because these guys probably have, like very expensive cars.
Yeah, they're taking cars that are worth 200, 300 at times, $200,000, $300,000 or even 100, and they beat the crap out of it trying to race across either Europe, or they did multiple races like from England to France, and some in other places, Europe, Russia, even one in Canada.
Did they all go at the same time, like start at the same time?
Yeah. Each checkpoint is like a gigantic party.
Well,
where they just
and
hang out.
Police can stop you.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. But like there's some guys who take the race seriously in that they don't want to get stopped by cops, but trying to traverse as quickly as possible. So there was this team, there was two guys, and they were driving, I don't know, I believe it was a Bentley. This Bentley completely loaded with tech. This thing had like police scanners, laser radar scramblers, you wouldn't be able to see it on the road if you were looking at stuff like the radar would scramble. You wouldn't be able to you wouldn't be able to get a reading on how fast it was going. It had night vision goggles that was attached to the roof. So when the guy was driving through back roads and like through country and things like this, that is not lit properly, and just relying on your headlights is not enough. Right. So you would have headlights, and then they had like green, night vision goggles that they would swivel down from the top, and they would look through that to race. So different strokes for different folks, right? Some people are just there because they're just hanging out and having fun and whatnot.
Oh, I thought everybody was racing.
I mean, they're driving fast.
Some people aren't.
But some people are just like, it's just like almost like a caravan.
A nice cross-country drive.
So, exactly. Some people are just like caravanning. I see. They're just like, oh, it's a bunch of our people. We're just gonna do that. Some people,
that'd be fun too.
So that was cool. That was cool. That car was really cool. There's some other things that some wildness. So like Lamborghini is owned by VW. This guy lost his gas cap.
Right.
And so they didn't have a Lamborghini dealership there. Right. But they found out that there's some VWs that share the same type of gas cap as this Lamborghini would. Okay. Or like the thread would be the same.
Okay.
So this rich millionaire goes into a VW dealership, buys a Beetle.
Right.
Right? Because he hates the car.
Okay.
He buys the Beetle outright, drives it out, unscrews the gas cap, puts it in his Lamborghini, and drives away.
That is hilarious.
That's an asshole.
Yeah.
But it's really funny.
It's something. It's for show for the people that would be 100%. Impressed by it.
Yeah, it's 100%.
That's all it is.
Yeah. It's like, this is what I can do, so we're just going to do it for funsies.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of like camera crews and things like that run with them.
Probably a production. There's a lot of money involved.
100%. Yeah.
Gumballs.
Even the guy who owns it, I think his name is Maximillian.
Well, that's, it's a name though. That's a normal name in some parts of the world.
That's true, but it's such a fitting name for a guy who organizes.
I know two guys named Maximillian.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Just go by Max. If you meet a Max, it's normally like a Maximillian.
Really?
Or a Maxine. But if it's a guy, like you're going Maxwell or Maximilian, and I get excited when somebody says their name is Max because I'm hoping it's Maximilian. Because then I'm never going to call them by their short name.
You're gonna say
I'm always like, Maximillian! What's up, man?
Man, being a poor Maximilian must suck.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, if you're a Maximilian that falls on hard times, then that's a wrap.
You know?
You're
can't even be like, yo, I have 1,000,000 pennies.
No.
Can't even do that.
No, you can't.
It's like he can't live up to his namesake, man. It's a problem. I think it's just setting people up for failure. You know, other namesakes you can kind of like, you know, it means brave. You can be brave at some point in your life.
Sure.
You know?
What's your name mean?
Yasin. It doesn't have an official meaning, but like some people, it's the nickname of the prophet. Some of it is called the heart of the Quran because the surah is, you know, the heart of the Quran.
But you don't have like a stone of whatever,
no,
or like a rose in this part of a.
No, it doesn't have a specific meaning.
I gotcha. I thought it was a word.
No, it's a name.
All right, cool. Enjoy.
It's a name, yeah.
That's a good name.
All right, what does Syed mean?
Happy.
Syed. See, look, you're happy, right? You can live up to your namesake.
Sure, yeah.
Right? Or you're happy at times.
My sister's name means like it's a flower in heaven. Enjoy.
Wow, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Flower in heaven. Yeah. It's like we haven't even seen it here before.
Yeah, we don't even know.
We don't even know what it looks
about
like.
it.
Yeah.
And
can you imagine if you show up over there? It's like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah. It's just like a vine. I'm like, this is a nice.
This sucks.
Sucks. Didn't anybody see this thing before they named me after it?
No.
Next time, check up. Do a Google search.
That's cool. That's a cool name.
Yeah, I like names. I like meeting, like when you go to other places and they have a completely different name. Yeah. It's cool. I've never met anybody named like Genevieve until I came to Canada, and I know 2 Genevieves. But like in Texas, or in Texas, like Tiffany Sam, like the people will have 2 names, like Jessica Beth, and then her last name.
Interesting. And the Beth part is not the middle name.
No, that's just like a hyphenated first name.
Wow.
Yeah, like Billy Bob Thornton, right? Like Billy Bob is his name.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I've never met any Billy Bobs. That's too much.
It's too much
of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've met people with like, you know, that's Frank Joe. That's Beth Joe. I don't know why Joe got popular. Anyways.
Interesting.
It's different. It's different than us.
It is. Yeah, but then again, like for us, if like officially we would be like something Ibn, son of.
I like black names.
Go on.
Like you'll meet a black dude and name's Lorenzo. So he's a black dude with like an Italian name for no reason.
Yes.
That's cool.
Right.
Or like other names are like Tisha, you know?
It's pretty basic black girl name.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, that name didn't exist like 3 generations ago.
Where do they come from? Because like
that's exactly what I'm saying. Like Fuquan.
Yeah.
You know? That didn't exist.
Yeah,
3 generations ago.
That's true. Where do they come from? Because like, all of like, so Muslims generally are named after like names.
Oh, all of our names have been reused, just recycled names.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Now we get like, oh, let's get a little bit more, you know, like hip hop with it.
Yeah.
This is my, you know.
It's one of those ones where it applies both in like Arab and English.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this is Diana. Oh, nice. All right.
Right.
Why is she twerking? Like, stop it. Like, you know, like
Deanna sounds like she would twerk.
Yeah, it does. But like our names are like that.
Right.
But
like, she would get upset if the club photographer took her picture.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, she don't want that out there.
Yeah, were you the club photographer? But yeah, in Texas it'd be like brand new names. Like haven't heard that name before ever.
So it's just making it up. Someone's making it up.
Someone's making
Someone
it up.
has to make it up.
Somebody made it up and somebody liked like putting a little twist on it.
So it's like they're making new sounds to call people, just new sounds with their face,
or just new ways of spelling things. You've heard, you know, like there's a lady and her name is spelled AIRECKA. It's Erica, but like it's Erica, right?
I think it's just like people phonetically spelling names and not
Erica.
getting it right.
Yeah. Or like, I don't know if you saw the lady that she was in. This was a trending news subject. She was, I think,
ABCD.
Yeah.
Absidy.
Yeah. That's an asshole.
That mom is an asshole.
Yeah, she shouldn't be. She should have a talk. Somebody should be like, hey, you're putting your kid in a very compromising situation.
Yeah.
She's going to have to defend this every single time somebody reads her name.
Exactly.
It's going to be hard for her to get a job.
Yes.
And this mom is like, why can't people be more open-minded to my dumbness? Like,
jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone needs to yell at that lady.
That's wrong, man. You shouldn't do that to your kid. Absidy, what do you think's gonna happen?
I know, understand. That's just a big...
Like how drunk or high?
Don't do that.
Like A, B, C,
Absidy.
D, E, I got it. I wonder what her middle name is.
And people who name their kids after like Game of Thrones characters. There's a lot of Daenerys out there.
Well, you know what? Is there?
You don't know if Daenerys is going to show. You see,
but that'll go away.
Yeah, that's true. But
it'll go away by the time they get to be teens.
You think so?
Of course.
Like Game of Thrones is going away.
What show from your childhood made it to your teens? But you can name a kid Kirk. Like you can. I know Daenerys is an interesting
but like
name.
Kirk is like rebooted. That's my problem. It's like a lot of this stuff gets rebooted. Now there's a new Kirk.
You give it 10 years, I think it'll be okay.
Daenerys?
Because the name doesn't sound stupid on face. Like Daenerys sounds kind of fine.
Yeah, it's true. And it can be Dany.
Yeah. Daenerys. It's like Daenerys is not a dumb name.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not like the kid's name is like Khal Drogo or something. Like it's Drogo. Okay.
Actually, Drogo sounds pretty good.
It would, right?
Drogo
but it would. Yeah,
good.
But Daenerys wouldn't ruin you for like jobs
Absidy.
and university applications.
Yeah, it's true. You can just put Dany in your
Absidy is gonna make you laugh every time you're gonna see him like A B C D E ha 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 ha. You know?
Yeah, if you see that on a resume, you're like, oh, you didn't update the template.
Dude, this is the funniest thing. When I was a recruiter, I would get like a name and it would seem like a really like a ghetto name, and every now and then it'd be like a European person, and it would just be funny where their name would be like Shakesh, and you're like, and you talk to them and it's just a white lady, and she's like, yeah, we're from Norway, and my mom, it's just my grandmother's name. It's like Shakesh, and she just seems like a Stephanie or whatever.
Right.
That's hilarious. They know how it feels.
It's like this odd shared experience.
Yeah, right? It's weird to have a funny name, right? Culturally, right? All right, tell people.
Lady, Absidy. You know names? Is there a name specifically that you would want to go call your kid?
I like names. I don't know if I'd name it to my kid. I feel like I'd love, like, if I'm having a kid to like look up names and have a name just resonate with me so hard. I'm like, this is what I feel.
Yeah.
But I like the sound of certain names. Like I like Kamran because it's Cameron, and it's like Cam, and it's Killer Cam. So like so many variations that are like fun to yell at somebody along their life. Like
you're looking for options.
Yeah, it's like a baby. It's like Cam, Cammy, whatever. Starts playing sports. Like, hey, Killer Cam, or Killer Cam anytime, and then Cameron, and you're a grown up. Sounds like a grown up. Cameron.
Right.
This is Cameron.
Yes.
You could do a boy or a girl.
Yeah, you could. Every time I hear Cam, I can't not think like in engineering there's something called a cam. It's like a lobe-sided an oval situation.
Well, you work on that then.
Yeah.
Figure that out for yourself. I'm not going to change my kid's name because of your ass, right?
Say, but I'm going to call him a camshaft.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Wait, what? That sounds like a camshaft too much. I don't like that at all. You stay over there.
Camshaft, it's a car.
Yeah, I like names though. I mean, I don't have anything like I like Jabbar. I like a strong name sometimes.
Sounds like a warrior.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All the Jabbars I know are very thick, strong dudes.
Yeah, I feel like that kid gets into fights.
All the time.
Yeah. It doesn't translate though. Jabber. Right? It doesn't translate to...
That's my workplace IM messenger. Instant messenger.
Jabber?
Jabber.
All right, cool.
Jabber.
Jabber.
Yeah.
You're using Slack? Get out of here, man.
Dude. No. Like engineering
so
companies do not stay up on the times.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
It's probably like the only client Jabber has,
Yeah, I don't know. No. I mean, I would love to work for a place that would have like all this.
Well,
use all that cool stuff. I use Slack for personal stuff.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. You want to wrap this up, bro?
Yeah, man, let's do it.
Stuff to do. I'm really hungry now.
Oh, I got an Instapot.
Oh, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Because we also got an Instapot.
When?
Just about like a month ago.
Boo, did you use it yet?
For lamb.
Okay, why are you making this face like lamb isn't food?
Well,
for lamb.
Well, because we normally slow cook lamb.
Right.
And for us to be able to slow cook lamb, we run an extension cord and we leave it outside because, well, we've told the story about the slow cooker and the raccoon.
Yeah.
But
slow cooker and the raccoon.
But the thing is that you don't want your entire house to smell for like 6 hours or 7 hours of lamb.
Especially, lamb is some smelly. It all smells like ass meat.
That being said, lamb in a slow cooker for 6 hours tastes absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
But you put it in this Instapot, for some reason, it did not come out as nice as a slow cooker. So I don't know if we're doing it wrong, or maybe we should just not do lamb in there, that type of thing.
Just watch a few YouTube videos.
We did,
yeah,
but didn't like.
Did you put adrak lesson in? Did you put garlic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that mixture thing.
Yeah, adrak lesson.
Garlic with the ginger.
Ginger. Yeah, I don't even know what to call it in English. I'm like, that garlic. What is that other thing? But that takes smell out of anything.
Well, the smell wasn't bad. It was chewy.
Ah.
It was gamey. So that was a problem.
Okay.
Normally we put it in the slow cooker, falls apart.
Interesting. Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I've never done lamb. I just didn't like chicken breasts.
Right. Good so far?
Yeah, I've only made one thing myself, but we're gonna start playing with it.
Yeah.
There's like 1,000 recipes online.
Apparently.
Some of them are very simple.
Looking forward to trying it out.
Dope.
All right, man. Let's go. People, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in the episode. We got some. We were still working on some guests.
Yep.
Right. We had a little strategic powwow yesterday, so that was fun.
It's fun.
So good things coming up for us in 2019.
We're looking for 2019 is gonna be a spectacular year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Big things. Anyway, take care of yourselves. We love you all. We'll be back in a week. Good night.